Hi guys, so today I'm going to talk about how to make an ESET SysRescue disk for your Easy2Boot drive and add persistence. The first thing we need to do is download the two files from the ESET site. So go to Downloads, then go to Utilities, and then look for the ESET Live. And then there's two sorts of downloads here. You can download the ISO, set your language, and then just click on download, and then click on the creation tool, English, and then click on download. So you download those two items, and I've just got those on my desktop here. So there's the SysRescue, and there's the ISO file. And if you run the executable, you come up with this dialog box here, and just click on Use Previously Downloaded ISO here, and pick your ISO, and then click on Create USB Drive. Now you need a spare USB flash drive for this, so just pick a flash drive that you no longer want the contents of, and click on Create USB Drive. So the next thing to do is to boot that flash drive up and update the definitions, virus definitions. So to do that, you'll need to do it on a system that's got an internet connection. I'll demonstrate that here very quickly by using a virtual machine. So this is my flash drive, just an HP flash drive, and I'll boot that. So once you get to this screen, you need to select the two options here and click on I accept the terms. Then you can go to Update, click on Update Virus Signature. And if it'll probably take a while to update on your first attempt, I've got a recent update here, so it shouldn't take too long. So just wait for that to complete, and for this update icon here to stop moving, and everything should be complete and up to date. So once the viruses have been updated, we can just quit this and shut down. So now we've got a working flash drive. What we need to do is make a copy of this flash drive. The updated definitions are kept on the third partition. So we need to copy that. So we do drive to file. We'll think of a name, so I'll select the desktop here, and I'll just call it ESET. The start position is going to be the start of the third partition, so it's P3. The length is going to be up to the end of P3, so just do P3. And the file start, so we'll start at the beginning of the file, we'll make the dump, so just 0. And RMPrepUSB will make the file. There we go. So I'll drag it over here so you can see it. So there we are, ESET. So the other thing we'll need for this is the menu file, which ends in .mnu. You can find that in the ISO docs sample menu folder, Linux, on the latest Easy2Boot. So first of all, we need to copy the ESET file, the 200 megabyte file that we made from the partition, over to the root of the E2B drive, although we can move it if you like later. Next thing we need to do is go to ISO antivirus and make a folder called menu, although it can be called anything you like, doesn't matter what the name is. Go into there, and then we need to copy the ISO and then new file over to the antivirus and new folder. And I'll just check the menu file here. Make sure that you have the names correct. So the ISO is on $home$, which is wherever the menu file is, and the file name is absolutely correct, identical to the one that you've got, and that the name of the partition 3 image is exactly right. So it's ESET here, I've called it. Again, you could change the name as long as you alter it in this menu. And then finally, don't forget you need to make this contiguous, so just want to make this file contiguous. And now we can check to see if it boots. So now I'll just demonstrate what will happen when you boot your Easy2Boot drive on an MBR system, so it's not UEFI. ESET SysRescue does not support UEFI. So let's start the virtual machine. And this is what you'll see when you first boot up on a normal system. And we'll go to the antivirus menu, which is 17. And there's our ESET SysRescue. And we get a warning message here if it doesn't detect that the updates are actually in the ESET partition image that you made. So if it warns you they're not present, then you've done something wrong, basically. So when it boots up, it should automatically start to run the license agreement. So it comes up with a boilerplate here to tell you what the definitions are, which should be the recent one that you've had. If it doesn't come up with this box here, it means that it hasn't loaded the third partition for some reason, probably because you got the file name wrong, but it should warn you if it's wrong anyway. So again, just change the two options here and sign the agreement, and it will now tell you the database date, and if you go to update and click on update, it should check the latest version and update it automatically. And you can see it's now up to date. I'll just quickly show you how you can move that ESET partition image over to a different menu. So we'll just exit from this. Here's my USB drive with the ESET file. So I'll cut that, go to the antivirus and then new folder, and I'll paste it in there. And I'll just change the name to something else, just for the sake of it. Now I go into the menu and change the path. It's now in the same folder as the menu, and if you're using an ext2 file system instead of NTFS or FAT32, you'll need to make sure the case is right. But because we're running an NTFS in this case, but all FAT32 wouldn't matter, it's not really case sensitive anyway. Just save that. And that's it. That should now boot.